In this video, I will discuss the W222 AMG S-Class while showing this 2018 S65 and this 2020 S65 Final Edition. Later in the video, I'll share what you need to know about buying an AMG S-Class sedan from this generation. The 222 AMG S-Class first came out in 2014 in North America as the S63. The 63 had the M157 V8 biturbo engine with 577 horsepower. The S65 followed for 2015 with the M279 V12 biturbo engine and 621 horsepower. In 2018, the facelift models arrived with updated exterior styling and interior design. The V12 was carried over for the S65. For the 63, the engine was changed to the M177 4-liter V8 biturbo with 603 horsepower. This is the best of the best S65 Final Edition. Only 130 of these were made to celebrate the end of V12 power in AMG models. The theme of this car follows the 2018 G65 Final Edition, which I will cover in the next video. With the edition, you get obsidian black paint with bronze and gloss black accents throughout the exterior, as well as AMG logos on the C-pillars. The wheels also have a bronze finish. The car does stand out even next to a standard S65 shown here. Inside the car, you have black Nappa leather and copper-colored stitching. Even the carbon fiber trim was made with fine copper-colored threads to make it stand out. Finally, the steering wheel and center console are marked to signify that this is a limited edition S65. Otherwise, this edition is pretty much fully equipped with all of the other optional extras. Under the hood, the V12 engine is just as any other S65, except the engine builder's plaque is painted black instead of silver. There is a certain opulence to having V12 biturbo power. This engine produces a unique and satisfying sound every time you start the car. The engine operates in a perfectly smooth way that an S63's V8 simply can't match. The S65 has active hydraulic suspension, compared to an S63, which has air suspension. The S65's magic body control anticipates bumps in the road and counters body roll. I am very fond of the W222 exterior styling, especially with the facelifted version. The interior is the highlight of an AMG S-Class model. Leather covers almost every surface, and the fit and finish of everything is top-notch. The difference in rear seat space and comfort compared to an E-Class is massive. It's one of the few cars where you would truly enjoy sitting in the back. The S65 started at around $235,000 US, while this Final Edition cost around $266,000. Compare that to the starting price of $153,000 for the S63. The S65 has signified the top-of-the-line AMG sedan for almost 2 decades. The 2006 S65 that I featured last year is one of my favorite videos that I've done, and this Final Edition marks an end to the S65's legacy. So for those looking to buy a W222 AMG S-Class sedan, here are some of the things you'll want to know. The first point to highlight is comfort. Compared to an E63, this car is noticeably softer, more comfortable, and less sporty. The engines are the main difference over the years for the W222. It is without a doubt that the S63 provides better value for money, especially the 2018 plus facelift models with the M177 biturbo engine. The S63 is more efficient than the S65, and that's the reality of having an engine that is a few years old in design compared to an engine that is more than 15 years old in design with a minor update. But not all hope is lost for the S65. Its engine may be an old design, but that's not all bad. In my opinion, there's a lot of appeal to having a 2020 model car with one of the big old-school engines that we love as enthusiasts. The torque output of 738 pound-feet is still the most you can get in an S-Class. The 63 models have a MCT 7-speed transmission in the earlier years, and later a 9-speed transmission with the facelift. The S65 has the older torque converter 7-speed in all years. The S63 has a 4-matic all-wheel drive system, while the S65 is rear-wheel drive only. Outside of North America, the 4-matic system was optional for the S63, and you could also get a short wheelbase model. The S63s will be the faster cars off the line because of that all-wheel drive, but once they're up to speed, the S65 is very fast. Moving on to the exterior options of these cars, you can get an exterior carbon fiber package, which adds carbon to the bumpers, side sills, and on the mirrors. You can also get the night package, which blacks out the exterior trim. Red brake calipers are another option, as well as a complete upgrade to carbon ceramic brakes. Of course, there are many exterior colors to choose from, such as ruby black on this S65. There were a few different wheel designs offered for these cars over the years. My favorite would have to be the high-polished, multi-spoke wheels, which were only available to S65 buyers. On the S63, the carbon fiber engine cover was optional. Inside the car, there are plenty of interior leather and trim options, such as nut brown with carbon fiber trim shown here. For North America, the S63 has optional packages to add active driving assistance features, heating to various interior surfaces, additional rear seat power and massage functionality, exclusive leather, rear seat entertainment, and 3D surround sound. However, these are all standard on the S65. A few further options that are available on both cars are rear wireless charging, refrigerator box, and optional rear tables, as well as heated and cooled cup holders, a heated windshield, a few different steering wheel options, and the Magic Sky Control variable tint glass roof. And the final edition will be equipped with many of these options. So to sum up, the W222 S65 represents the end of an era in my opinion. The W223 is a lot more focused on its large interior screens as a new standard of luxury cars, following the likes of Tesla and others. Additionally, V8 power and hybrid technology will power the upcoming W223 AMG models. The 222 S65 is one of my favorite AMGs of all time, and I do think it represents the pinnacle of luxury cars. While a final edition like this car will likely retain a lot of its value, most of these W222s will not. These S-Class AMG models are notorious for their depreciation over the years. Around $70,000 is a common asking price for one of these cars that are about 5 to 6 years old at the time of this video. The engines in these cars are pretty reliable, but the rest of the W222 is very complicated, so these cars will have the potential to get expensive as the earlier model years get older. That's it for this overview on the 222 AMG sedans. Thanks for watching, and if you want to support the channel, take a look at my store, link is in the description. If you want to see more AMG content, subscribe for more videos like this one.